Hi guys, this is my first attempt at an epoxy table and my first ever YouTube video. And in this video, I'll be converting this into this. So if you're into DIY, home improvement or crafts, or you're just looking for some ideas or inspiration for your first epoxy project, this video is for you. So let's get started. Alright, so as we prepare the mold for the pour, I do want to highlight that this video will be a quick run through of the whole project, end to end at a very high level. These are almost 8 weekends condensed into a 10-minute video. So I will probably do a series of maybe 4 videos later on with the proper step-by-step details about all the questions, issues and the solutions that I discovered at each step. But this one will be more of a bird's eye view. So let's keep moving. Red oak and maple for the hexagons, and I had to cut out approximately 50 hexagons in total. Okay, so all these hexagons were attached to the mold with a hot glue gun using small spacers that I cut out from a 3mm hardboard sheet. And this was the end result. I used magic resin epoxy in this project and absolutely loved the outcome, especially with their deep pour, which turned out crystal clear. Popping air bubbles. Some of my hot glue did fail on a couple of hexagons, but I'm glad I had some cans handy with which I held them down. Demolding was easier than I was expecting, as I had not used any mold release. I was very conscious about it because I just used a simple dollar store transparent packing tape. And it did come off easy, and I loved the result. Just a basic router sledge setup here, nothing fancy at all. I took 2 passes on both the sides. This step helped me understand the importance of dust collection systems in shop vacs, as you can clearly see in the video. Just a quick sanding with 120 grit after the flattening, just to make sure there are no router grooves. And finally a 45-degree chamfer across all edges, and honestly I love the look at this point in time, and this could easily have been the end product. So I did want to try both the techniques. So I went with a flood coat at the top side and sanding to fine grit on the bottom side, which is going to be next. As you can see, this was the most satisfying part of the project. In some more bubbles. One thing I do wish I had done was to tape the underside of all the edges, as I did have to spend a lot of time sanding the drips, as you can see, and getting them even with the bottom. Sanding was a never-ending process, and I went from 150 all the way up to 2000. I moved to wet sanding at 1000 grit, and that is when it really started turning clear and glossy. So I wanted to build the legs myself but did not have the time for it, so I got these from Rusty Design Mississauga. Here I am using 1/4 inch threaded insert for the legs and did the same for all spots. For the final polish, I used Simoniz polisher and pads with Mirka Polarshine 10 polish. The sequence of application you can see at the top right of the screen, starting with the yellow pad right up to the blue pad, which is the finest one. And I actually researched a lot about whether I should polish a flat coat or not, and my recommendation is a big yes. This step literally turned the finish from gray to glass-like perfect. So definitely recommend it. Here I am just wiping off, giving some final touches to reveal my final product. Thanks for watching, guys. I will be sharing the longer tutorial videos soon. Please do share your thoughts and suggestions if you liked the video. Stay safe out there.